A cryptocurrency's it factor can be determined by two factors. Crypto traders will hurry to accept a ploy like a cute dog, like Dogecoin, that captures public imagination and represents a promising technological advance like Ethereum. While it's never simple, they argue that trying to recognize new technologies at least offers you something to work with. Haven, XHV, is one such cryptocurrency that has recently captured the attention of investors. Hello there! Welcome to CryptoSafe, where we dedicate this channel to all those who want to traverse the crypto world. We present you with the most recent headlines and statistics about your crypto. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification to not miss any videos from us. Also, don't forget to like this video as we are giving away $20 to one lucky viewer. Make sure to watch till the end of the video to find out the lucky winner of the month October.
Let's begin.
Haven Protocol Update. Haven Protocol has been busy lately to make Haven 2.0 go live. The attack vectors during the June 2021 exploits are thoroughly addressed in this new and significant version. Cyberstack has helped them with this, and a lot of hardcore third-party Monero developers have been involved, where an extra degree of validation was created and applied to prove the mint and burn values of Haven's XUSD and X assets. Cypherstack comprises some of the world's foremost Monero experts. With integrations like Thorchain, Haven Protocol is off to a new start, allowing the focus to shift to improving decentralization, reach, and liquidity. Haven 2.0 will be released via hard fork on November 18, 2021 at block 973,400, 10:30 a.m. GMT, giving them time for mining pools and exchanges to upgrade the software in readiness for the launch. Conversions will be re-enabled in the protocol once it goes live, allowing users to choose between XHV, XUSD, and X assets. This crucial step ensures that 1 XUSD equals 1 USD of XHV, reinstating Haven's unique tokenomics that keep the value of XUSD stable. They brag that each user might handle their assets in an untraceable manner via a vault. Through Haven Protocol, you'll be able to store and arrange your valuables here. The setup process is straightforward, requiring simply a vault name, similar to a login, and a vault password, as well as 25 seed phrases from which to recover a vault. As a result, the setup process is quite simple, and you can get up and running in no time. A 5% governance fee, as well as fees levied when trading assets within your vault, is charged to keep Haven Protocol's concurrent and future development sustained. This money will also be used to aid with marketing and other administrative costs. Maintaining the decentralization premise, Haven Protocol has no middlemen or counterparties, as all exchanges and ownership of your funds are fully non-custodial and on-chain.
That's a lot of money.
Some of the major advances which they initiated in Haven 2.0 are mint and burn validation process, maths and code audit by industry-leading experts, overhaul of code and security updates, root and branch refactoring, extensive penetration testing, bug bounty program. It's worth mentioning that Cypherstack played a huge role in these major upgrades. In their official site, they even mentioned their gratitude towards the developers, team, and community who have made huge commitments and sacrifices to make Haven 2.0 into reality. Monero Warriors. For people who don't know, the Monero experts are some of the best blockchain experts in the world. They connect customers of all sorts and from all ethnic backgrounds in order to reform this sophisticated system.
Let's see if we can help you out with that.
Their distributed systems department creates a strong, decentralized application, while their design studio transforms that power into a tool that customers can readily utilize thanks to their digital utilities group's guaranteed uptime. They engage with you every step of the process, from concept to production to deployment. 5 months. They have been working on the source code for 5 months, and everything appears to be going well. Vaults will go live these days, after which we will therefore have the opportunity to run an offshore bank account. Forget Panama. One minor point worth noting is that Haven Protocol compares itself to an offshore bank rather than a more mainstream or onshore bank. Offshore banking, in the classic sense, is less regulated than the mainstream brick-and-mortar banks that you and I are more familiar with. When it comes to who their customers are and how they manage money, offshore banks are more shady and keep things quiet. So you don't have to fly to Panama anymore for your offshore banking business. Panama comes to you in this digital version. 2 teams, 1 task. XHV is a wonderful result of collaboration in the privacy community.
It's like an invasion of my privacy, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of trying to provide consumers entire financial privacy and anonymity, it tries to give them complete financial privacy and anonymity. The privacy characteristics of Haven Protocol are based on Monero, which is currently recognized as the most private and anonymous cryptocurrency. It conceals the source of your riches by employing technologies such as stealth addresses, ring CT, and ring signatures, as well as encrypting all of your transactions so that they cannot be traced back to your vault. Yes, this is a project you will need in the future. So, as we have discussed some of its basic stuff, let's take a look at what each of their upgrades has to say. Mint and burn validation logic implementation and audit. As to say, the new Haven Protocol 2.0 mint and burn validation is cryptographically solid. This mathematical model that underpins the new validation was totally robust. This was engaged by the world-renowned experts in Monero, the Cipher Stack, and their pundit in order to re-examine their strategy and ensure that the math is solid and worthy for their desired goal. Overhaul of code and security updates. To verify that the new mint and burn validation logic, as well as other security advancements, is implemented appropriately, the team enlisted Cipher Stack to conduct a code audit to ensure that the new and old code is secure and true to the maths. Additional validation written by Haven developers will be included to prevent future attempts to manipulate the asset conversion process. Ring CT Proofs has been updated to include a second layer of conversion validations that prevents any attempt to manipulate the fees or mint and burn data. Root and branch refactoring. A continuing effort to reorganize the entire software has given several benefits in addition to the validation and penetration testing. When it comes to deciding when to refactor code, the first consideration is the culture of the company. In an ideal world, code is refactored infrequently, making it a process that is seamlessly integrated into daily work activities. It's easier to read and understand code that's cleaner and more organized. This improves the project's security and stability while also making it more approachable to new developers and auditors. Extensive penetration testing. Throughout the 5 months, this has been a continuous process. They were auditing all new and current code for potential attack vectors while reviewing the protocol. The team has been actively collaborating with the recognized Monero expert to uncover vulnerabilities and chances for code improvement. This close collaboration has provided the project with useful adversarial thinking as well as more technical knowledge. It has enabled them to make a number of real enhancements to the codebase and has proven to be a valuable component of the optimization procedure. Bug Bounty Program. They developed a bug bounty program with a potential payment of $100,000 per contribution to bring more eyes, perspectives, and skills into the project. Bug bounties have been used by the Haven Protocol team on an ad hoc basis in the past to compensate developers who report severe issues. Following the exploits in June 2021, the team soon announced an increase in the size of these bounties in order to encourage more participation. The program's objective is to construct a larger network of specialists who are familiar with the protocol, encourage third-party auditing of the code on a frequent and proactive basis, and define a bounty process and incentive structure to make it clear what may be earned. With these upgrades, Haven Protocol is expected to flourish in the near future. Let me give you a small proof. XHV port protocol is rising at this moment. There's no denying that there's a lot of buzz about this new platform, even if the mainstream press and audiences haven't heard much about it. This is due to the announcement that Update 2.0 is ready to go live. However, more people are becoming interested in alternative financial and banking services like decentralized finance, as well as the enhanced protection and anonymity provided by privacy-focused currencies and protocols. Haven will undoubtedly take pleasure in the current upswing even more. So, to wrap off, what we have to take into account is that it will probably continue to rise for a while now if Bitcoin doesn't crash. Once the network goes live, KuCoin will probably crash the XHV market briefly. This is the downside of those fancy projects on big exchanges. I expect it to be a short crash when the 2.0 network goes live. And now, it's time to reveal the lucky winner of October. The winner is Amit Beats. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
If you guys want to enter the giveaway, then just give a thumbs up to the video, and there you go. Guys, this is not financial advice, so do your own research, and with that being said, there we conclude today's video. See you next time!